Guys, welcome to another one of our shipping videos, and it's a really exciting one today because normally you see me talking about all the guitars that we're shipping out around the world to everybody, but today we've got a guest who's coming in to pick up their guitar, so we get to do a live unveiling directly to somebody, so that's exciting. So if you haven't been to the shipping video before, it's just a time every week where we look back at all the guitars that we've completed the week before, and we have a look at where they're going to around the world, who they're going to, what the specifications are, and it's just a really nice way to connect with between what we do and what you guys are going to get. So a few interesting ones this week as well, so definitely watch out for it, and a really cool custom one here at the start, an Irish flag. So so that's a very unique guitar and a first for us. So Tanya.
Hello.
Tanya McCole.
Alistair, how are you?
So, so you may actually remember Tanya from some of the videos that we've done in the past. Tanya, you played at our festival last year.
That's right.
A couple of times, couple of festivals, and you recorded a few other performances for us. So, and we fell in love with your music, and we thought, well, you know, you're a local artist who's doing amazing things right around the world. Your music is getting heard, and we want to help your music kind of get a bit further. And we wanted to support you in what you did. So,
thank you.
So that's why we decided that we would love to have you as an Emerald artist and build you a beautiful guitar.
I can't wait.
So, so you chose the details of this guitar back, was it what, about October last year?
October, yeah, about that. October, November.
And the model that you settled on?
X30.
Yeah.
It's one that gets you in the gut. It's just a fabulous guitar. I played most of the range that you have, but I remember you pulled out the X30 and put it in my lap and you said, here, give that a go, and I was like, oh, you know, that's the one, that's the one.
You just experienced it. It was funny because you started off with the smaller guitars, and then you kind of got bigger and bigger, and then
but like
the
myself.
X30. So it's hidden in here.
It's hidden in here.
And you've been waiting a while for it.
I can't wait.
So, and you've given it a name already?
Big Red.
Big Red.
Big Red.
That is Big Red. So, do you want to lift it out?
I certainly do. Oh, wow. Oh, it's better than I could have imagined. Oh, Alistair, look at the finish.
It's absolutely beautiful. So you chose Royal Ebony.
That's right.
With a transparent red over the top.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And then the back and sides to match.
It is just.
So the vibrant red back and sides.
It is definitely Big Red.
That's a Big Red there.
That's Big Red.
It's absolutely beautiful. And the Celtic knots on the fretboard.
Oh, it's nicer than I could have imagined. The 3D builder nearly doesn't do this justice. It's amazing.
It's an absolute beauty. And do you know what? It's so good to be able to get that reaction. And you know, so that's the one thing that we're missing. You know, we ship these guitars around the world, and you guys are getting the guitars, and sometimes you send us the unboxing videos, which we love. But if you ever do get an opportunity to come and pick up your guitar in person, you're very, very welcome here. We'd love to see you and come and do that.
Yep.
So, Tanya, would you like to play us a tune?
I'd love to play a tune. I'd love to play a tune.
Brilliant.
Yeah, great.
This old house would have burnt down such a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believe in this living is just a hard way to go. I'm all a buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, or come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Tanya, that was just incredible.
Thank
So that's
you.
the very, very first of like thousands of songs that that guitar's going to
Yes.
have played through it.
Yes, definitely.
It's exciting to
It's-
see something new kind of come to life.
It's a magical guitar. Thank you.
And you know, as we were saying just before you started to play the song, you're asking, you know, what song will it play? I said,
Yeah.
well, the guitar will tell you,
And it did.
and it did,
Yeah.
and it just sounded incredible.
As soon as I hit that E chord, I mean, that was it.
That's it, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's just that big full
That-
sound, and that's what you heard the first day you picked up an X30.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
That's your big red.
Gets you there.
It does. So there's a hidden secret that we never really talk about, but everybody knows, and that if you buy an emerald guitar, you get an emerald mug.
No way.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that.
Guitar and a mug.
So
It's a class.
so you got your favorite guitar. Now you need your favorite mug to go with it. So that's your emerald mug.
Oh, that's class.
So that's made in Maville by Maville Pottery.
Oh, that's
all
really, really cool.
handmade up there. So so that's a little gift that goes along with every emerald guitar.
I think there could be some wine drunk out of this instead of coffee. It's that kind of
Well,
mug.
sure, why not?
I really like this.
Well, thanks, Tanya.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hang on. Wait. There we go. Thank you so much.
All right, so we're going to get stuck back into the rest of the shipping video now. So wasn't that great? It's just so nice to see that first reaction when somebody gets to see their guitar for the very first time. So we're going from Big Red to Little Red. So Eric in Pennsylvania is one of our little Synergy ukes. We're going to have this beautiful Irish flag. We're going to have a look at a couple of our Firebursts, our special limited edition series going out. Love this quilted maple here. Redwood Burl, a few different X30s. The same as Tanya was just playing there. A beautiful Camaro and Koa. Oh, divine. Another Koa here. And Spalted Chen Chen. Same as that big X30. Harborica and Pau Ferro. That one's going all the way to Singapore. So, so really nice selection of guitars today. And yeah, nice to have some music. We're going to try and do that more often. So Eric in Pennsylvania. So Eric has gone for Synergy ukulele, and this is a harp ukulele, tenor ukulele, with this extra bit on here which supports the sub bass strings. So we've got 4 extra strings on here, and there's no use in me explaining it. We should probably just play a little tiny short clip from a little bit of a performance on the Synergy uke.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I want to say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just want to use your love tonight. Yeah, I don't want to lose your love tonight.
So next up, this is a really unique one. This is going to Bruce in Georgia. And Bruce wanted the Irish flag, so you've probably seen some of the painted guitars that we've done with the American flag on it quite often. We did a really cool one a few years ago of an amalgamation between the Irish and the American flags, which was very, very cool. And this one is the Irish flag. So what we've done is we've started with our silver weave, We've left it completely silver in the center, and transparent amber or gold here, and transparent green. And the transparent colors just work beautifully and give us that really cool Irish flag look. So expertly painted by our painter Carl, and Carl does such a great job on these custom paint jobs. So every now and again we give him the opportunity to be creative and do something special. So Irish amicus with the Irish flag. So thanks Bruce for twisting your arm to do that for you. Really nice guitar. Rob in Ontario. Rob's got an X20. So the X20 is our centerpiece in our line. It's sort of the dreadnought size guitar, and this one's finished in black carbon. And I'll always like black carbon, with just really shows off the different black tones that we have. So black carbon has kind of like that silvery black look to it. Then we've got the carbon bridge here, which is the raw carbon fiber that's just polished. So you've got the gloss here and that more kind of satin finish on the bridge. And fretboard then has unidirectional carbon. So the same kind of carbon fiber, but it's all the fibers all run unidirectional, so it gives that beautiful wood grain effect. Black hardware, and again black carbon back and sides. So just that various different tones of those black silver kind of colors really look nice, and then the silver rings on the fretboard. So that's Rob in Ontario. Then Virgil in Tennessee. Wonder what part of Tennessee. We were just talking to Tanya about Nashville. She's writing with some songwriters out in Nashville at the moment. Yeah, so this is an X20, a beautiful X20, and finished in Pau Ferro veneer. I love the way this comes up in here. Look at that, see the knots? Just such a beautiful design pattern. It frames so nicely just in underneath the strings, between the bridge and the neck, and then the lighter sapwood running down the center. Really nice. The gold fretboard inlay, gold vines with leaves, and an amber back and sides. Beautiful coloration on that, and it's got the dual pickup system, same as what Tanya actually got on her guitar. It's got the 6 Graphtec piezos and the K&K Pure Minis inside, so it gives you a lot of versatility. Then Martin in Pennsylvania, and I love this guitar. This caught my eye when I walked into the shipping room. So it's quilted maple, and we've got the quilting running in a different direction on this one. And this is the kind of fun thing that we get to be able to do with using veneers. You know, we can change the orientation sometimes on some of the veneers in terms of the grain pattern. So we're using this in a different direction here, and I think it really adds a nice character to it. So everything is much more linear to the strings. Again, silver vines with leaves on the fretboard, and I think the silver works really nice with the colors that are running here on this black dyed quilted maple. Black carbon back and sides, chrome hardware, and a high vibe pickup system. Let's just look at that. Wonderful. Then we're going to a pair of our 10th anniversary guitars, the Fireburst. So this is number 17 out of 20 on here, and you can see that beautiful quilted maple, the Fireburst finish on the top. It's got the Phoenix orange back and sides, and the beautiful ohm inlay here, that custom ohm inlay that I did on them. And so a really beautiful finish. Almost coming to the end of these. They've been not coming through quite in sequence, but we're almost finished. I think there's maybe only 2 left to do, but yeah, almost done with them. Second one is going out to Wayne in Quebec. Again, a beautiful quilted maple. The inlay, you can see everyone's unique, all hand done. This is number 18 out of 20. And that back and sides. So I really enjoyed doing that series of guitars, and it's nice to have seen them well received. So that series is now sold out, so sorry if you missed out. You should have went quicker. Then we've got Robert in Idaho. So Robert, I'm actually going to be in Idaho in May for a wedding, for my nephew's wedding. I love Idaho. This is Redwood Burl on an X30, and fantastic Redwood Burl, great patterns. It's got just so much character, so much detail with all the burls. Very tight burl on this one, darker section in the center here, and then got the Celtic knots running up the fretboard. Back and sides, black carbon, and that creates a really nice contrast to the wooden veneer on the top. So that's the big Jumbo X30, and as Tanya was saying, you know, it was the guitar that just got her just there, and the X30, if you're looking for a big guitar, just a big powerful sound, then the X30 is definitely that. That's what makes it so special, is just it's got so much bottom end, thunderous big bottom end sound. So this one is going out to Terry in Iowa, and this is another X30, green quilted maple on this one, and really nice piece of quilted maple with a lot of depth to it. And then we've gone back to one of our older designs. So this is something that's not available on the 3D builder, but it's a design that we have in our archives that we did back, I guess, 4 or 5 years ago, the Shamrocks. And so if it's something that you're actually interested in, you can contact the guys directly, and this is something that you can order. So there is a few designs that are not available on the site, but we have them as Kev's under the counter deals, so you can always ask for that. Gold hardware, and goes beautiful with the vibrant green back and sides. So we're coming up, this is now we're in March, coming up towards St. Patrick's Day, and that's a very Irish Celtic themed guitar for the time of the year, so good timing on that one. So Terry, that should be with you in time for St. Patrick's Day. So that'll be a great guitar to play for that. Stuart in Surrey in England. This is an X30 12 string. We talk week after week about our 12 strings. Just the strength, the stability, how well carbon fiber works for a 12 string guitar. So X30, got that big jumbo 12 string sound. This one's spalted chen on top, and really nice colorations. It reminds me a little bit of the Candy Stripe Padauk, where it's got the lines here and the coloration, but instead of like the reds that we get in the Candy Stripe Padauk, it's got these almost burnt oranges, and really, really nice. Also, it's got a really great iridescence in this veneer. It's if you look at it, it just really catches the light beautifully. So got the silver dots on the fretboard here, and black hardware, black carbon back and sides, and again the ever popular high vibe pickup system. So somebody was asking me yesterday about the high vibe pickup system, and I was just doing a little bit of searching just to try and find some videos. I found a really cool one from it was a guitar shop in Japan that actually was doing a demo of it, and really just the sounds that come out of the high vibe is so cool. So this is a Camara. So the Camara, it's our double neck guitar, 12 string and 6 string, and this one is finished with a wonderful piece of koa, and great choice. Love how it has the darker sections at the side here. Just really creates a very interesting look on the top. Beautiful flame in this, really deeply flamed koa, and hopefully in the video you can see how it moves and winks. Just got really, really good look. Gold hardware, as you can see, and it's got the dual pickup system with the Graphtec piezos here, the adjustable piezos on the 6 string side, and a fixed bridge on the 12 string side here, and a little three-way switch to go between the 2 necks. Amber back and sides, and again you see that gold hardware. So Camaros actually have been a little bit more popular for us in the last while, and I think, you know, it's one of those things, we haven't really had many in our stock, We didn't have many going out, so then it's like, they would kind of, you know, people sort of forget we do them. So the more we've been selling, the more people have been seeing them, and the more are going out. So it's exciting. It's nice to see it doing better. It's such a great instrument. Now, check this out. This is another beautiful Koa, and it's kind of like the Koa that's on the other one, except book matched. The other one's book matched the other way. So on the Camaro, actually, let's have a look at that. So you can see on this one, we book matched it where the light wood was all going to the center on this one, and then on this one, the dark wood is all to the center. So it gives a very different look at a very similar piece of veneer. And that's the sort of work that our veneer guy, Darren, does every day, just trying to find the different patterns, the different ways to configure the veneers to get different looks. So this one's been configured with the dark to the center, and I love how it leaves this little flash of color down on the bottom here, and then the flame out to the sides. So it's just like a big continuation of the neck down there, almost like a neck through kind of design, and it looks wonderful. Gold hardware, and the amber back and sides. Let's just give that one a twirl. So that's going out to Mark in South Dakota. Now, then we've got Andy in Wrexham, and this is a lefty, strong righty. So there, if that's not complicated enough. So we've done this actually for a few people who have grown up learning how to play a guitar upside down. So this gives you the ergonomics in the right way, and then the strings the wrong way. So that's what you're used to. Playing it like that, trebles at the top, bass at the bottom. I've seen that done a few times, and people can make some beautiful music out of it that way around. The veneer on the top of this is spalted chen chen, and again, that really nice coloration, that iridescence and burnt orange details running through it. Gold hardware, gold dots, and the vibrant amber back and sides with a high vibe pickup system. So I'm sure this threw the setup guys off a little bit. You have to think a little bit differently about these things. So when you're trying to set it up and it's upside down and the wrong way around, it takes a little bit of thinking, but the guys do well. Marcus in Virginia. So this is an X7. So X7 is our small body parlor size guitar. This is a Powell Ferro veneer. It's got our dual pickup system here with the 6 graph type piezos and K&K pure minis inside, and it's got a red carbon back and sides. So that red kind of picks up on some of the redder tones in the veneer on the top. It's a beautiful little X7. Now, last one today is going to Singapore, going out to Peter. So it's going out to Peter Tan in Singapore, and this is an X20 finished in Harborica. And Harborica, kind of like the spalted chen chen, beautiful iridescence to it. Whenever you get in and just look at the finer detail of the grain pattern, absolutely love it. It's got the black details running through it here, and that really dark black sections here just tie very nicely with the black around the edges. So very unified design just on the top, with various different shades of black running with the fretboard and the bridge, and then it's got an amber back and sides. So that's the last one we have in our shipping video today. But as always, we're going to leave you with a slideshow of all the guitars that sold last week from our stock section. We're also going to have Tanya going to play us out at the very end of this. So if you enjoyed this shipping video, watch to the end. Watch a great performance by Tanya, and thanks for being with us. Now, I just remembered one thing. So one thing that I didn't mention was whenever I was looking at this guitar, Virgil's from Tennessee, because I had a little note and it fell on the ground, I forgot to mention that this is actually an X20 baritone. So sometimes when I'm going through a full rack of guitars, I don't see all the details. But of course, this is a baritone with heavier strings, tuned B to B, 27-inch scale, and beautiful baritone Virgil. If you wouldn't mind, I'd love to see you play this guitar. Would love to send us some pictures, maybe a performance if that's something you'd be comfortable with. But we don't have enough videos of people playing our baritones, so maybe you could do that if I'm not too cheeky to ask. So that's it. Thanks for watching this week. Big thanks to Tanya for coming in and picking up her guitar. We're really excited to see what she does with that. I know she's going to make some amazing music with it. See you again next week, guys.